Noel. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Jordan, leading by 10. From down low, hard the pass to Kuzma, and Kuzma shoots it in.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying up the first half because of their patience and because of their shot selection.
Passes to Ferguson.
Why are you leaving it wide open?
One goes in there.
Wow.
Credit there, somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. McGee trying to break free.
Oh.
Rondo can't get it to go.
Come in this paint.
Here's Ferguson.
Oh, you lucky. You know why you didn't come in my paint. I would have sent you all back on my paint.
5 and 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Rondo against Cook. Dunked by McGee.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
And that is a statement. We're going to keep coming at you hard, even if we've got the lead. And no doubt, they'd love to see him.
Let's go! I won!
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break.
I won, boys. I won.
It's been a mismatch thus far.
I won. Looking like a bunny rabbit, shaking your head up and down, bro.
There were some changes. Jeremy Grant comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton.
Pull up. Peace.
The WNBA, the top teams make the playoffs. We know that regardless of what conference. And the early results look good, Brent. Do you ever see that happening in the NBA?
Oh,
I like the
come on, Westbrook. How can you feel? I'll punch you in, boy. I'll punch you in your back walking, bro. You come remember joking.
Making the playoffs, but then I think to myself, well, if 12 of those 16 teams are in the Western Conference, then a lot of people are going to be watching something else come playoff time. So
travel just makes it
not just the travel, Kevin, but the idea that you have these shifts. As we know, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for at least the last decade, that there just wouldn't be much attention for the playoffs, at least throughout the country, if you did it that way.
McGee with no one around.
Oh, McGee is the
reset for Los Angeles.
Post up.
Rondo looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. 6 the three-pointer. Rondo's got 5 now.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Boy, there goes. Wait, your boy sound in front of me, boy. You're trying to hurt
Shooting
me.
has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first. And one of the lowest rates of assists in the league last year. Also, a team that does not move the ball around all that much to gain some advantage with strong side, weak side movement. So we'll see isolation, we'll see pick and roll.
You can't hold me. You can't hold ball, boy.
In a contest like this.
Here's what the Lakers are going with.
I pop you.
And Stevenson's checked in for Josh Hart. Ingram.
You daffy. I pop you. I don't mess twice. I pop you, boy. I pop you.
And they got a big lead.
Remember who pop you by Lonzo, bro.
In the rebounding numbers at the same time. Why is that?
Never! Russell Westbrook use a joker. I ain't gonna put no scene by Russell, but use a joker, boy. Look, wait, I have to see this replay. That's how serious? But that's how serious it is, bro. Look at the one shoot. After he see me colliding them, eh? He paused, think about what he could do.
They have such great talent that I think the talent tries to take on the load sooner in offensive possessions than maybe the coaching staff would like, and they have great individual scorers. That's what these guys have done in the league for a very long time.
And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level.
Man.
And Russ approach the game. The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
And here's Stevenson for 3. The rebound by Grant. Thunder trailing by 14. Down low, here's Ferguson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Ferguson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Stevenson drives in.
Hey!
Misses the layup. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Westbrook, no good.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick or it's going to be lights out.
Hey!
Free from Stevenson. The long distance three is good. Stevenson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. McGee against Schroeder. And the layup falls.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
And here is Ball. Shoots over Schroeder.
Please.
It's good at the buzzer. Wow.
Tell you boy, I will pop you, bro.
To end the fourth.
I will pop you, bro. Lonzo Ball. You heard in my name, I'm a baller.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay. Let me
Let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it's amazing. LeBron takes such a cerebral.
Oh, I one block.
He analyzes each situation, knows exactly how much energy to give. And that
51,
knows how to pace himself,
36.
And as dominant as he is in the first half,
But Star Clash.
he has plenty left in the second.
Star Clash.
Now that's going to do it.
But Star Clash. I have 56 and they have 30 something. I have 51, they have 30 something.
We'll find out that
Yeah, they have 36, I have 51.
From the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Ingram. And it's
Man, the defense too hard, by Paul.
That's the Lakers.
Get wrap up. Look, you all lost up. You all lost up, bro.
And the Thunder going.
Not even going in.
Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Tries from 16. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range
Fast
shooters
break.
any space like that to operate.
And on our side, David Aldridge.
Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint,
Alright, I don't even know how I fall, but it's
After
so
recession, lead in the water, it was like an urban war zone.
But I can punch you, but when next person grab, I can bust you when you have this ball and you faking out of foul, right? So see it?
His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a
Wrong
desire
button.
to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David.
Nail, how?
Really.
How you get the pass?
Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
Well, they've decided, and so has Russell, to ride his hot hand here tonight.
Please?
Russell Westbrook with 2 straight seasons, 2 of averaging a triple-double.
Paul,
This is a
because
feat
you
that we
hold me,
thought
bro.
we would never see again. And Russell backed up the one campaign with another. Just remarkable stuff.
No good from Grant. Lakers lead by 16. And
What a fun!
with the assist by McGee. And now 24 points for LeBron. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the Thunder placing so much, Brent, on Westbrook's shoulders. It's asking a lot.
It's asking a lot. I'm not sure how much Russell actually
Wait,
feels
stop,
when he goes out and continues to put up just staggering.
Wait, 57 and 39, wait.
And to get where they
By
want to
cutting
go,
these niggas hip, wait,
I
by
think
luck,
they're gonna
wait.
have to find a way to compliment him in some way. and he's going to have to trust in those teammates in order to push the envelope a bit.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Lakers. The Thunder also changing it up. Nerlens Noel comes in for
Under the basket.
And Diallo subbed in for Ferguson. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Diallo. That ball is nice speed that time from George.
Let's see if I can hit some 3 points.
In the game. Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5.
Well, Rasta.
Since the break. A different look for Oklahoma City. Patterson, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Felton in for...
Oh my God, the wrong time to go AFK.
This roster.
Felton against Chandler, and
He back my ball, man. No, but I have to get my fall. But look at that. I ain't gonna see it, but look. Lonzo is a beast, bro. But not even that foul. Then the call could have stopped him, bro.
Kicks to Noel. Nobody near George.
And he still missed.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's James and contact on the shot, so he'll.
Boy, you gay. Paul George, you're gay. You can't lie about that. You know you're gonna come and dominate the paint. You know you're gay.
Second overall back in 16 was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the
Nice how it feels.
do over the next
Like
few
punch you, boy.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
Covering his shirt, man.
Breeze is checked in.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And it was Magic Johnson.
Look at me flying like a bird.
Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup.
Pull up. No long talking.
On offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Schroeder's checked in. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And Rondo playing with great energy right now, putting the defense in some very difficult spots.
Greg, as we get closer to the halfway point of the season, it's clear just how impactful LeBron James has been on this roster.
It is night and day from the Lakers of last year to this year. This is just how much adding a player like LeBron can change your team. He just does so much and opens up so many options for everyone else on the roster.
Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by George. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. From past the arc. There's Noel. Chandler with the block.
That's what he does, Tyson Chandler, redirecting that one.
Here's LeBron. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
The second overall pick in 2001, Tyson Chandler, again, started his career with the Bulls, where he and Eddie Curry were supposed to be a new version of the Twin Towers. That never quite worked out, and Chandler had 3 different coaches there in Chicago in his first stint.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Shooter passes to Breeze. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Abrinas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Hart, that's good. Looking at Chandler's evolution, Brent, things really started to change in New Orleans.
Well, he averaged over 12 rebounds a game there in his first season under Coach Byron Scott, and then a few years later anchored that Dallas defense during their championship run with Dirk Nowitzki playing out of his mind. But there's still a lot of talk from Tyson Chandler about the mentors that he had early on. Guys like Charles Oakley, Scottie Pippen, Antonio Davis. Those guys really helped him to stay on course as a young player coming into the league.
Schroeder, and a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Rondo, three-pointer, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Noel.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lets the three fly, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan.
Hey, we're doing a great job. I said it last time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Rondo finds McGee. James right side. Three from Stevenson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Mami!
Nice response.
Where's Jim?
Leaving a voicemail in return from the 3-point.
Oh, see me. Yeah.
Line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
It's George on the wing.
No.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by James.
Please.
Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
What do you mean make a scene? What are you waiting for them? I ain't gonna give no more food in here. Make a scene that me I give you shit. Me not give people shit, me give people good things. No, you're not gonna make a scene.
That means they come and fall, man.
To LeBron.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Back to Westbrook. Launches a three. Goes back up. Stolen by Stevenson. It's LeBron with the drive. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City.
How about LeBron's patience there? The defender fighting on the pump fake. Hard to stay down. It's LeBron James.
They are now showing NBA games in virtual reality. You and I have actually seen some examples of that. They can recreate almost any angle. Have you gotten a headset?
I haven't gotten a headset, Kevin, but I have watched it. You and I have talked about it several times. It's an amazing experience, and it will only get better. But I really think about if I was a kid growing up in Germany or Italy, and I had an opportunity to pull on a pair of goggles and to watch the game's greatest players from a seat at half court or the cameras that they set up underneath the goal at either end. What a fantastic way to be enveloped by the NBA game.
It's a cool view.
It's a very cool view, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah. For 3, Westbrook. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
How?
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Westbrook kicks to George. Ball against Grant. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul.
Wow.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's George. Hits the 3-point-5. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And Kuzma slams it in.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Lakers leading by 23. James up top, defended by George. Lakers passing it around. James kicks the ball. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Westbrook. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's a nice release on the mid-range jump shot. Westbrook getting more consistent from there. Loves the right side especially.
LeBron can't get it to go.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Wow, boy.
The City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 19. On the wing, George, covered by LeBron. The quick look, no good that time.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
I see that a lot, Ben Garrett. I mean, it happens all the time. Players talking about what are you thinking about doing and about, wow, don't you think this would be great if we could get together on the floor in 2021? Let's try to.
But management doing it is a completely different animal.
Management did not do it, although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off in recent years. But the idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together.
Come on, right?
It's always happened.
Westbrook kicks to Ferguson. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And the pass to Westbrook, just 5 on the clock.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out. He's got to try to find something different.
Ball. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And the defense can't do anything more to stop ball on the drive. I mean, he's good at using his size to help him convert through contact.
George, no good. Los Angeles leading by 23. It's deflected. Stolen by Grant. Here's Westbrook. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's LeBron. Count that bucket. James has got 36.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
And it seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And the shot is good.
And LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at finishing off that one.
Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook for the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
And he was remarkable. Absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
Jeremy Grant out of Syracuse, the rare second-round pick, Brent, who's gotten steady NBA minutes throughout his young career.
Yeah, interesting minutes last year in OKC, where he started to make a big difference, actually playing off the bench at the 5 spot and with his quickness and athleticism on the roll.
Today.
I look at a vet like Richard Mbamute, an elite defender, as a guy he might be able to emulate, but more so from the 5 position.
We'll go for a different look here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Patterson comes in for Jeremy Grant. Diallo, he's checked in for George. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group.
Take a break.
The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Thunder last season assembling a big three of Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony didn't mesh, Brett, like they had hoped. In your opinion, what went wrong?
Well, a bit of a down season in terms of the scoring for Melo, but reasons for that, just not as many opportunities and playing
Let's go,
along the
Stevenson.
3-point line. The biggest damage
I trying to beat them by 100
was
points.
the Robertson injury. Felt like in December, the OKC team started to find its stride, and Robertson going out of the lineup, there just wasn't enough of the depth on that roster to make up the difference for them defensively, and OKC never really seemed to find its footing or confidence again. Not a perfect trip to the line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They trail by 18, and Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. James kicks to Stevenson. And the Lakers with another miss. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Diallo. Rebound the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Hires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And
Okay, I'm not doing this into being wicked. I just want to get 100-point win. I'm so serious. Like, I want to beat them by 100 points.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on it. Double-digit lead coming up.
0.5 seconds left.
That's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shoot that one off and try your best to the next play.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback.
Y'all did good.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fan.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
There was no energy. Who think they got it for looking?